Now to the aftermath of Hurricane Ida, at least 13 people have died in Louisiana. At this hour, Entergy crews are working around the clock to get the lights back on at homes there. Meanwhile, some folks who evacuated right here to Houston say they are running out of time and resources. KPRC2's Brandon Walker joins us live in the Galleria area tonight with more on that story. Brandon?
And Jonathan, good evening to you. This Comfort Suites, one of several hotels designated by FEMA for Ida evacuees. That application process is open, but some residents fear they'll run out of money, that is, between either being approved, that is, if they'll be approved for this.
The ceiling has caved in.
Brandy Duke's cell phone is her lifeline to home.
Everything is destroyed.
Ida ripped off her roof, her son's bedroom bearing the bruising. Duke, her husband and children left New Orleans last week for Houston.
I have receipts.
Paying out of pocket for a hotel room. She says she spent what's left in her checking account to cover the next 7 days.
After Saturday next week, we will be homeless, living in 2 cars.
Rooms were getting really scarce.
Ava Jones says she spent her bill money this week, $1,500 so far for her stay.
I've been charged all kind of charges.
It's added up. Jones doesn't have electricity at home on top of damage. She'll move into a hotel FEMA will cover tomorrow. Considers herself among the few.
So now we're all scrambling around trying to call the same hotels that FEMA listed, and everybody's saying, oh, no vacancy, no vacancy. You know, we're all booked up.
They have very little food, very little water.
Matthew Marchetti rescued residents by boat. Laplace, Lafitte, the worst. Marchetti is co-founder of Houston-based CROWDSOURCE Rescue.
There are still people sitting in their house that might be moldy and might be, unhealthy.
Nowhere to go.
Back in Houston, Brandy Duke prays her FEMA application for housing gets approved, fearing time isn't on her side.
She said in between 7 to 14 days, it might take up to 21 days.
And tonight, FEMA tells KPRC2 it is working to get those who need housing. We did a hand count of the availabilities here in the Houston area, some 279, but that does not have anything to say about occupancy, so demand is still really high there. Click2Houston.com has a list of all of the locations here in the state of Texas. Live in the Galleria area, I'm Brandon Walker, KPRC2 News.